Hello everyone, Felix here. Oh hey, terrible artist. Bruce here. Oh hey, terrible artist. Nice to see you here. Anyway, bro, seriously, I was trying to listen to Mighty Wings. That's a very good song. That's very Kino, very based. Well, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do about it? All right, chat is up, and we're moving. So some stuff happened some time ago. Well, recently. I listened to Hopes and Dreams and Welcome to Valhalla recently. It was really nice. Listening to them in full. Trying to listen to Mighty Wings. Anyway, so some stuff happened recently. Hold on, let me turn on my fan. It's sweltering in this place. I guess that's accurate to the bar. But so last stream didn't do so well, and you know what? People sometimes give excuses like, "Oh, I just wasn't lucky that day. I wasn't attracting the right kind of viewers. I wasn't attracting enough viewers enough to hold them for stream." Last stream was bad. Last stream was I thought I had a good idea there because of something that happened to me when I was playing alone. I wanted to put that on stream. It didn't translate well to stream, and I just didn't have a good time. But you know what? It's fine. I have those kinds of it happens. I've had a lot of misses. I was straight up a work dog. I'm not faulting you, terrible artist, man. I'm not faulting you. I know you're one of my stream regulars. You do your work. I'm not faulting you. I'm not faulting anyone. Well, I'm faulting myself because like that wasn't I wasn't very day 9 room. All right. Cuz I wasn't very ooh. Your electricity bill was sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. $8,000 needed. We don't have that. So 2112. Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy some to prevent her from getting too distracted. I was at work. Don't scream at me. I'm not screaming at you. I'm screaming at myself because I made a bad stream. Because the stream was bad. That's what it was. It wasn't a good stream. That's why I'm yelling at myself. Because it wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. It's my fault. It's my fault that it ended up this way. I'm a bad streamer. I'm not good at this. But you know, anyway, have a nice day. So we gotta. So we have this like we're close to $8,000, but we unfortunately we're not gonna get any. We can't get beer for Jill because we don't have the funds, unfortunately. Let's see what's in the news. Monster Girlfriend Ferrari becomes the best-selling video game of all time by Lana Smithy. The waifu revolution for the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. Oh, we read this last time. Read that last time too. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Yeah, so we went through those. I think we'll just start the day. December 21st. I'm a beaten housewife. No, you're not. You're a big you're a big red Indian man. You're a big Native American man who works at Ford Motor Company. You're not a housewife to a neat twink online. No. Good evening. Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. Soccer should never have been a national sport. Ford is greater than soccer. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 10,000 grams of black fur in my lap. With 1,000 grams of black fur in my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. Oh, so this takes place around Christmas times, around the holidays, around Christmas. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, you better start working. Yeah, you better. Alright. You know what? we might have done I guess I'm feeling more contemplative. Feeling more contemplative, but in a certain mood. I need my spirits to be lifted. I haven't had the best morning, haven't had the best last night. And let's go with that. Every day is night. I tend to pick the same things, but nah. Commencing simulation. No. A neon glow lights. Yeah, why not? Driving wild, no. Good for health, bad for. No, who was I? Troubling news. Nah. Troubling news, you know what? Why not? A gaze that invited, yeah. Umemoto, we need a signature I fuck men music. Clipped. Shut fuck off. Fuck off. I fell for You fuck man. You fuck man. I still You fuck man. You're not a clipper, terrible artists. You're not. All systems go. Where do I go from here? Will you remember me? All systems go. Nah. Everything will be okay. No, that's too sad. Hey, Renee. Yeah, Neo Avatar. Why not? Those who dwell in the shadows. Nighttime maneuvers. Okay, become the Felix Clipper, the first Felix Clipper. Speaking of clips, I haven't uploaded clip to my channel for like months, and I have a backlog. I have a massive fucking backlog of clips that I need to get out. It's been driving me insane. It's taking a toll on my health. It's taking a toll on my mental health. And you know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Is that a child? Not like, ooh, is that a lolly? Is that like? I think this is the child character. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. Alright, the order was, it's a fluffy dream. It's a fluffy dream. Fluffy dream with optional karmatron. We're not gonna serve alcohol to a minor. Well, okay, maybe this is some well, this is for legal purposes. Of course. Okay, don't do that. Do not serve alcohol to minors, but I'm just gonna say, my father served me plenty of alcohol as a minor. A little bit at least. Well, he gave me wine as a minor. I think that's perfectly fine. I think for politically, legally, do not serve alcohol to minors under any circumstance. But I think, politically, I think serving wine and beer to a minor under adult and parental supervision, under the supervision of a responsible adult, is perfectly fine. And I think I started tasting wine. I started tasting wine at 18 because my dad would offer me some at home, and I discovered I liked white wine. One day I'll be bothered by 8K notifications because feeling I'll set them up to upload at 8 a.m. Bro, my dad served me Corona beer. One of the first beers I tried was this Filipino stuff called San Miguel. It's actually one of the better beers I've tried. San Miguel, I think it's It's not a lager. I'm not sure. Is it a lager? Let me find out. Is a San Miguel beer. San Miguel beer. It's a pilsner. No, it's a pale lager. It's a pale lager. So all the beer that I liked, which is San Miguel from the Philippines, Perona from Italy. Shit, my hurricane flashlight. I'm sober. I'm sober in real life. I'm fine. Anyways, we're all good here. We're all good, gentlemen. We're all good. Fuck wine. Fuck what? No, wine is good. Wine. Oh man, have you never had steak with red wine? It is like I'm not even like the biggest fan of red wine, but I adore it just for accompanying a really good fatty steak. You need the steak deserves wine, man. You can't have a steak without wine, my brother. You can't. That's what you need. Like wine is fine. I've had some nasty alcohol. I've had some really bad tasting alcohol. Well, speaking of which, I tried Guinness. And I tried Jameson's. Now, Guinness was not to my taste. All aged and mixed. Felix, do you have a CSX Railroad lamp? I have a baseball lamp that's been there since childhood. I have no interest in baseball. But I have one of those. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? By the way, not trolling. Fuck wine, dog. It tastes worse than Budweiser. Okay, look, you're just terrible artist. Artist, man. You're just you haven't it's good. How do I describe it? It's a certain fruitiness to it. I'm not like pretentious about like which wine is like it has hints of nutmeg or chocolate or whatever. That doesn't exist. But I just taste it on the taste alone, and I would and like wine is one of those is like sometimes you drink alcohol because it's alcohol and you have to get drunk. Wine, like I drink for the taste, and I would gladly continue drinking wine for the taste. It is wonderful. Like I prefer sweeter ones and like softer notes, smoother ones. Most of the time, wine is smoother than beer. You have to believe me, man. It's especially white wine. White wine is up there. I love steak. I love beef. I love like big red meat. But I do prefer white wine, and white wine inherently does not go with red meat. When you drink wine, you do it with pork, you do it with fish, you do it with like bird, like chicken or turkey. You do white. But red, you do it with mutton, like lamb or like sheep's meat. You do it with goat. I haven't had goat, but I'm pretty sure it would go with that. And you have it with beef, of course. And it's wonderful. It is great. It is wine is a weapon. No, it is not. It is wine. I'm gonna get a little bit religious. Wine is living proof that God loves us, man. Wine is living proof that God in fact loves the human race. It is great. You should have it is a baseline alcohol in human civilization for a reason, man. It's great. I like it when it's smooth. It's soft. It doesn't have to be strong. It can be a little bit harsh. It's nice. It's better than grape juice. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Gil? Jill, please. Would have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? Bro, if I'm gonna have an alcoholic beverage while eating, I'll have Coors Light, Coors Banquet, Corona Extra. Okay, you You really are a Midwestern, like a Midwestern blue collar man, aren't you? It's like that's like the definitive Midwest blue collar. That's the most hardline. I'm a red I'm a redneck thing I've ever heard from anyone in like in. I haven't had Coors Banquet. I've had Coors Light and Corona Light. I've I've had regular Corona and Coors Light, and those two are like the best beers that are available in the US. I love Corona, that's probably the best beer from Italy, but Coors and Corona are the two best ones they can get in the States. So if you would please leave. I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. Could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. Rustard Wallace. What was his name? Cause Miller Lite, cause it was on the NASCAR. Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, fucking what was his name? Rustard Wallace. Yeah, well, I mean, I need to try Coors Banquet at some point. It looks like a really nice bottle. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why did you come to a bar like this? Um, um, you seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? Why do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can and should and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. Oh man, she's an Asian tiger parent. She's an Asian tiger parent. I've been there. That's why I'm in NEAT right now. Is she single? Well, bro, well, on one hand, fictional character. You can do whatever the fuck you want behind the scenes. She's a fictional character. But in the context of this universe, she is legitimately under 18. So, don't. Yo, I forgot about the game. How old is Norma? I think she's like 17 or 16. Which is, it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college prep course. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny, I have a friend who is being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So, let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. You like alcohol. Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Eh? Alright, I'm going to federal prison, Keck. She's pretty, but don't bone her. she's a pretty character, but in like a respectful, hands-off way. Just kidding, I like gilfs. Very based. Very good choice. I like gilfs too. I love Judi Dench. What good is doing something for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting her yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? But yeah, unironically, it is a bit emotional. I've been going through a little bit these past few days, and I think it's hitting. I think it's hitting. I want it to hit because I like these characters, and Norma specifically reminds me of myself for a while. I was never an overachiever, but a lot of people in my family are. Like that being like Asian Asian tiger stuff that I eventually grew out of. My parents just gave up on trying to pressure me to be the very best and decided just get on getting me to launch, which I want to do too. I want to make a name. I want to make a name for myself out in the world, but I think it's recurring. I do thank them for being hands off, but I'm just trying to like fix myself so I can build myself, fix my foundations. And Norma really reminds me of a time in my past when things were like that. I wouldn't go to bars or whatever that shit, but go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G&J, how you doing? You're late. Miss me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? Fucking woman from Golden Girls did something to me mentally. I mean, for a while, like, I guess partially to troll my friends, I did this thing where I pretended to have a crush on previous CIA director Gina Haspel for political reasons. But like, she has a pleasant face for such an old woman, and the thought of like being seduced by an old spy is kind of it's very romantic. It's very fantastical. And speaking of which, I guess that's why I like Judi Dench, especially because like she still looks good in her like despite her being in her 90s. I said that to troll my English teacher who was like, she did that like white woman gasp. Fun fact, for a while, I don't like, despite me being in high school, I'm not going to reveal any specific details about this high school that I went to, but it was a private, I think I told the story before, but I'll tell it again. It was this private school. It was this private school that was like mostly, yeah, like you had rich kids and you had retards. That's putting it bluntly. And sometimes you had rich kids who are retards. And in this sort of like limbo section, you had the group that didn't fit anywhere, which was for really, really autistic people, where like you could get the money, where the parents could get the money, they would send them there. If they had failing grades at regular school or public school or in their other private schools, they'd be sent there. Went to this private school. It was small enough that sometimes we'd have one-on-ones with tutors, and my English tutor was this like old like Yankee woman. This Yankee woman from this Yankee woman from like New England. Let's say New England. She was this Yankee liberal white woman who had liberal Yankee white woman sensibilities. But we got on really well because despite our extremely differing political views and like outlook on life, I think we got along really well because like I think we just had a good relation. Like we could be just as much as we were student and teacher, we were friends. And I like the relationship. She's probably one of my favorite teachers. And it got to the point where I could trust her with like saying things. I could articulate opinions to her. A lot of other, like, my girlfriend at the time had a similar relationship with her. My friends had a similar relationship with her. We could be open with each other, and it's like, I think, in a way, we could practice being adults in a mature setting, talk about things. It was English, so we would explore philosophical topics. And it's interesting because she was the first person off the internet and the only person to know that I had read doujins. And like one time when I was taking an SAT and she was supervising me, like during a break, I just told her one time just like to fuck with her because she's like the uptight, prissy, prudent, Yankee white woman. She said, like, I told her, yeah, it was an erotic novel that I was reading and I was doing a literary review of, and she said, Felix, you can't do that. That's so improper. And near the end of the year, when I was like fucking around with my friends, I decided to troll her a little bit again. I said, you know what? Yeah, I'd have sex with Judi Dench, and she would like do that white woman gasp thing that I found really funny. um, Janet Reno Woodbone. Oh, I forgot you're Asian. The fucking women from Golden Girls did something to me mentally. Bro, same ad, farming kids, kids who own a family business, whose parents own a family business, and rich kids, and Mexicans. Then you have the weirdest combination of retarded individuals. Yeah, like I went to school with a guy who was literally like an heir to a big industrial company that was like he was like super rich motherfucker. He drove to school in a Rolls Royce, unironically, but he was super chill. He wasn't like super uptight like rich boy. Although we did have those kinds of people, but he was super chill. He was super understanding. The running joke was that he might have been gay because we started shipping him with another friend of mine who was like this Puerto Rican weed guy. Oh man, that was so fucking funny. And like he was super chill about it, so was the other guy, and like it was funny, like because we had because they were genuinely friends, but we made fun of them because there was like sexual tension. It was funny as hell, man. Oh man. I was more innocent then. I was cringe, and I wasn't free, but you know. And I was just discovering VTubers around that time. My girlfriend at the time, who I have dozens of stories on that I've told in other people's chats, but it was around a time that she was like, there was around that time, fucking KFC released an Otome game. Bro drove a Rolls Royce to school and had allegations of being gay. Dog went to school with a younger Elton John. No, he wasn't British. He was American. He was like he was a redneck too. He was like he had a full ass armory. He had a boat. He liked fishing. He liked hunting. He liked all that stuff. But he was like made fun of him because he had like because he liked femboys, and he had sexual tension with another like one of my male friends. So that was funny. But back to my like girlfriend at the time. At that time, like just for shits and giggles, because this was the first time I had ever met a Fujoshi, and she was playing Otome games. At the time, fucking KFC released an Otome game, so I like you're cheating on me with like Iken and Colonel Sanders, so I cheated on her with Kiara from Hollow. Of course, both of us being fair social, but characters on the screen. We were innocent. We were innocent. We weren't innocent. We were degenerates. We were like underage, so we were still innocent. Back to the game. Boss, will you be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Fujoshi, get out of here! I think, because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Anyway, that ex-girlfriend, I partially blame her for the reason why I'm so into Face Connect and VTubers now, because she was like, she was super Tumblr, like, she was hyper Tumblr. We were polar opposites. I was the Asian, the brown Asian, but also like super chud. This is super chud incel, and she was like super femcel. Like I was a touch starved incel, and she was like this like asexual, like she aromantic femcel who like had daddy issues and was literally in a mental institution for a time. And like I was religious. I still am religious. She was atheist, and like we were extremely different politically. I was around 4chan and like that sphere. She was around Tumblr. It was like but it was funny. Like we broke up later on for semi-obvious reasons, but I blame her for being like the reason why I'm so into Face Connect now. Because I got a taste of like the forbidden fruit that not all parts of a Fujoshi are rotten. Sometimes they can be really cuddly and have big tits. So you know what? That's why I like Face Connect. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm a VTuber now. Touchless chut. Shut the fuck up, Felix. You're making it worse. Touchless chut, incel, femcel, wemcel. I'm putting you down, little bro. You don't know where I am. Anyway, here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. It's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Is this the Akira reference? Yeah, he is the Akira reference. I haven't seen Akira. Memphirica, whatever that means. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one! Sheesh. Said get out of my desk. But the world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. They're the four riders then. Those are horsemen and already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need to rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I love a Mars Blast. Alright, let's get him a piano woman. How does bosses here say like that? Memphirica, Memphis in Africa. Memphis, Tennessee, or Memphis, Egypt? Piano woman. Anyway. 5 Adelhyde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Bronson extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 powder delta. 1, 2. 3 Flanerguide. 1, 2, 3. And 3 Karmatrine. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Piano woman. Alright. Here you go. Memphis, Tennessee. You look happy? Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, this guy's the Akira reference. I haven't seen Akira, though. Oh, don't worry, it's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. Bro, he's gonna drink, and then he's gonna go back on his motorcycle. So, what do you work as, Mario? I love to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel, fuck the red lights, fuck the speed limits, fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only, I am. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog, we'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. She got nice tastes. He got nice tastes. Or, not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just, So, where do you work, Mario? I told you I'm a rebel, Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. He's a courier! He's been shot in the head! He's a courier! He's been shot in the head and left to die in a grave outside of Good Springs. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. Drinking it back in the saddle, no helmet law. This dude is from Michigan. Mario, dog is Mario Andretti. Mario Andretti is no, he's the F1 guy, right? There was another race car driver named Mario who I think he was responsible. He crashed a Ford GT or something like that. I think an evolution of the Ford GT, and it survived. Something relating to Ken Miles' death that they put back together parts of the car and added a roll bar or something, and that saved his life. I don't know. It's always around the city, and I know like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection, every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. That's what I do with, I don't usually memorize the roads. I just know where I'm going because I've been there before. I mean, what do I care? Fix that you fix that yourself, bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch, yeah, that one. Let's give him a Moonblast. Moonblast, yeah. He likes sweet stuff. He's got a sweet tooth. IndyCar F1 and all sorts of shit. Back in the 60s, everyone did everything. Everyone did everything, yeah, everything. 6 Adelheid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2 on the rocks and blended. Moonblast, alright. Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. This is my ass when I I want to, of course, it's probably me when I, stumble into a bar for my next birthday and, attempt to order a vodka martini, shaken not stirred, with a splash of gin and lemon twist. I don't actually want that. I want a Cuba Libre or a Jack and Coke, but or actually a Mojito. Actually no, a Mojito would be really nice, because I like sweet alcohol. I like bourbon and I like rum. Those are my two favorite types of liquor: bourbon and rum. And speaking of which, I recently tried for St. Patrick's Day. I decided that my parents made some corned beef. I had some Guinness. And I discovered I do not like stout. I do not like stout. It is terrible. It is so awful. Oh my gosh. Everyone, yeah. Stout is not for me. Stout is terrible. Oh man, it's a good song. It's a bass song. But stout, it's sour. It's a little bit creamy, but it's not sweet like you'd expect from something creamy. It's not sweet or savory. It's just bitter. It's bitter cream. It's not fun. It's not fun. And for a drink that looks so gorgeous because it's pitch black and oily, it's not very good. It's not very good on the tongue. Then I tried Jameson, which I poured myself. I poured myself 2 shots of Jameson. Around 2 shots, which is, I think, 6 parts or 3 parts. 1 point, yeah, it's 3 parts. 3 ounces is 2 shots, because 1 shot is 1.5 ounces of liquor. I poured myself 2 shots of Jameson into a glass on the rocks, and discovered it was I still prefer Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is still very good. That being said, I still prefer Jameson. It's sweet. It's nice. I would willingly keep drinking it. That being said, it got me drunk extremely quickly. It was it hits like a truck, man. It hits like a freight train. James, it left me like a zombie. I could barely stand. I was my eyes were bloodshot. I was fully aware I was drunk, so thankfully I was at home and it was at night. I was just eating dinner at home at night. It was wild. The Jameson's fucks me up, and even more than the. I think I'll stick to rum and bourbon for now for heavier liquors. I've had vodka once. That was at New Year when I tried to make myself a martini, and impress Rooney, who I tagged on Twitter. I tried to make myself I substituted lemon soda for lemon bitters and lemon peel. And I wanted to keep it sweet so it was palatable. It wasn't a real martini, but I tried. The fuck is stout? Coors Light is greater than. Terrible. You're terrible. Okay, I get you have your preferences. You're bad at drinking. You're bad at drinking. I'm sorry. That's the truth. You're bad at drinking. You haven't. Liquor, bourbon and rum is the kind of alcohol that actually tastes good. it's not like I crave a soda or I crave an alcoholic sparkling water, so I'll have a beer, and I want beer, so I'll have a beer. It has actual taste to it. That's like wine, like wines, wine, um, wine, bourbon, and rum. They're like very good. They're like they taste great. They taste amazing. I don't know what you're on. How do you not like it? The fuck is stout? Stout is a really dark kind of beer. I think it's like European or British. It's like British or Irish, I think stout. While like it's this really dark black kind of beer. No, I'm not. I drive a Ford F-250. No, you're bad at drinking. That's what you are. I hate to break it to you, terrible. You're not good at drinking. You can't. Maybe it's because I drink for the taste. I drink for the taste primarily. I don't drink to get drunk. I drink for the taste and, well, first to first to be moody and edgy and like contemplate my life and have a struggle session with my own mind while I have something really, really strong but really, really sweet to have, which is why I prefer bourbons and rums. But I drink for the taste as well. I don't drink just to get wasted, which is why I hate being wasted. I like alcohol for the taste. And I enjoy it for the taste. Same, are you? Anyway. So, bro, I can't even eat macaroni salads. Okay, I can't eat macaroni salad either. Pasta is not meant to be cold, it's meant to be hot. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. Cute. I wish a woman would tell me that. Oh man, fuck me. So, why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and letting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. Just so you look like you're trying too hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounded like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be this way. Unless you want to, I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You're pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a fringe weaver. Sure. Alright, a fringe weaver. 1 Adelheid and 9... Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. He is gonna crash. Holy shit. Oh, bro is driving. Bro is driving. That's like... Bro is driving, man. I'm gonna give him like a shot of pure alcohol. I'm not giving him that shit, man. I don't. I'm gonna screw up the flawless service bonus. He should not be drinking while on the bike. I think drinking and driving is as funny as anyone. That amount of 2 drinks in, you like two cocktails in, you're not fucking 3 cocktails in, one of which constitutes 3 cocktails on their own, which totals up to like 5 cocktails. You are not making it home, my brother. It got me. Terrible is cute. Terrible is cute. I drink a single beer or 2 at a time. Shut up. He's got Michigander blood. Give him it. He can stand the roads, dog. He's a Michigander. He can handle it. He's from Michigan. Bro, I'm from South Florida, and even we don't do this shit, man. That's not healthy. That's dangerous. Fuck that, man. Okay. I'm giving him... Should I give him a sugar rush? I might... Optional Karmatrine. Sparkle Star. I'm giving him a sweet drinks. Moon Blast, 2 Karma Trine. I am sending him home. I am not. I want to send this guy to fucking home. I am only giving him a minimal amount of alcohol. He's getting a Sparkle Star, and he's like, 1, 2, 1, 2, all aged and mixed. Sparkle Star. All right. Free my homie. Free Mario. Free him. He will make it. Doug, the man in Wisconsin was so drunk he almost drove into the vice presidential motorcade. He will make it. No, he won't. No, he won't. A man. He is not Polish. He is not from the South. He has not survived moonshining. My brother, Mario is not making it home alive unless they give him this. And I'm serving that. Here you are. This isn't my order. Do we need to actually be a tough guy to get the right drink? Say, Mario, you really like bikes, huh? I guess, yeah. Whenever I go into a car, I always felt like I was in some sort of cage. With a motorcycle, I can feel the wind and everything on my face first. It's liberating, you know? Ah, I see. Besides, I get motion sickness in cars only for some reason. Motion sickness is something I've always found interesting. Why? Well, you get dizzy when too many movements are happening at once. And then the body gets that signal and throws up. But you throw up because your body thinks the dizziness is due to eating something bad. We take it for granted, but humans were not made to fly or move that fast. Motion sickness is a bug of sorts. Bug? Like the ones in computers. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright then, I'll be leaving now. Thank you for everything. Please, come again. He didn't look like a Mario to me. Same. I'm hoping he makes it home alive. Look, I don't care if I didn't give him his right order. I hope he makes it home alive. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Free my man, South Bros and Michigander. We can handle everything. I've gone on a booze cruise. Oh, man. I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, careful. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, alright? Last year, when I did my Valentine's Day stream, my little Valentine's Day LARP stream, since no one came, and I just decided to get drunk and cook myself some dinner. I was cooking myself some dinner. I didn't have fish in the house because I wanted some fish. So I ordered dinner from like a nearby place, a nearby seafood restaurant, and I got it from Uber Eats. And the thing is, I was already drinking kind of heavily when I was cooking the other stuff that he needed for that setup. I was cooking some pasta to accompany the fish, and I was drinking some Jim Beam peach. And I made the decision, like, even though my order for the fish that I needed for meat was taking way too long, I had to force myself to stop and reconsider. I was completely fucking drunk at that time. I was not in any good state to drive. Even if I was like pulled over, even if a crash was someone else's fault, and something happened to me, I would be DUI'd and my license would be fucking gone. I like I am not fucking with that shit. I am not fucking with that shit. I haven't especially not with that amount of liquor that I consumed that night. I made the I would say wise decision to not do that. Peach fish pasta. Yeah, it was a certain thing. It is now safe to keep playing. Really didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. We're keeping with all of this. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see, ah, dog! It's her! It's the sex robot. Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out? Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What will we have? Well, it's that time of the month, so we'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. Stop thinking about that joke. A Bleeding Jane. 3 Bronson extracts, so no alcohol. 1 Bronson extract, 3 powdered Delta, and 3 Flanner Guide, all blended. How old is Dorothy? She's a robot. She's literally a sex robot. A traveling sex robot. Spicy classic sobering. I've never had a Bloody Mary, and it's not my kind of drink because I prefer mine to be refreshing and like sweet. And I don't want to drink meat or tomatoes. I had to pour myself my own drink. Give me a second. Alright. Here. That time of the month. Do Lilum menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things that we have to do every month, but those are a different story. What time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season in which with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilim, half of them get a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out, and I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Robots fucking other robots is interesting, but I guess maybe that's like if you added male T-dolls, which isn't happening to Girls Front Line, you'd probably get that. Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up, dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. How old is Dorothy? Can I impregnate her? She doesn't have the Womb Force 9000, unlike a lot of T-dolls and Girls Front Line, so unfortunately I don't think so. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why, do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity get me, left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? That's a very different drink from the one she just ordered. Alright. Blue fairy. A big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh crap, I forgot. Damn it, I forgot to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it puts it in like a simulated environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Asian and mixed. I'm gonna make some modifications then. Big blue fairy. Here you go. Yeah, get her a Womb Force 9000. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. Thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a Mika Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and then when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes I try and cover it up. The little one wants to be human. Well, it's then when I say, no, I want you. I want you. This would work on me. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want... I'm not reading that aloud, man. I'm not reading that aloud. I'm not reading that aloud. I already got clipped saying, like, such shit earlier. I'm letting you savor this, because this is our fault. This is the fault of collective humanity. This is where we've gone. After that, I say, at the very least, I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not reading the rest of that. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. Oh, I think I know what that is, and I hate it. I once thought about screaming, "Help! I'm being molested!" But then I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way. He became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, I didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything has been lately, every year you get matters. Dog, that's infinitely worse. A horse? I hate that, man. No bestiality! Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I tried one of those. Alright. A cobalt velvet. 2 Adelheid, 3 Flanderguide, and 5 Karmatrine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big cobalt velvet. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. You like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey honey, have you ever seen a Mega... Holy shit. Hey honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? What? That Mega Santa became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. That's like that scene from fucking Jingle All the Way, except it was sex instead of a fight scene. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of other guys. She likes Gachi Muchi. She's a Fujoshi. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys... Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on or the alcohol is kicking in. I made her drunk. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Is that a JRPG protagonist? Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. God, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already. Eh? A horse? Yo, she's single? We don't know her age yet. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everything, everywhere anyways. So, what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people that you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. Bah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Alright. A beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, mixed. Just a beer. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh, right, yeah. I think it's the way that it is. There's like a circular bar. There's a circular bar. Gil is on the other side. Jill is on this side. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life, with your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. What? Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What'd you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What, did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist, nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Eh? Yeah? You recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way, Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? Actually, I had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. I've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenora? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat. Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. Came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you all merry here mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be Mary worth the life of my sister? Are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with a disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence. She started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. No, it'd be no surprise that fight played a key role in killing her. That's just speculation. You can't expect all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important that you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with a nanomachine rejection. Oh, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And you really know what kind of fear that drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared, I'm still scared, but I need to grab a hold of my life. It has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Ah! I'll make sure that that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief, I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Oh, it's this section, the second section. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine. I need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just, I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sisters came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe... Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4, she's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Total funds, 8,573. We can't, let's save here and we'll do another day. It makes me feel like I want to feel. I want to feel. Is Lenore still single though? Shut the fuck up, man. What the hell? Anyways, day 10. So, 8573. Let's go to the shop just to see what we can. Hiramiki banner. cutesy game poster she saw. We have $573. PC9X, a paper lantern, $300. That's quite it's quite a lot. But you know what? We need her on our game. Let's get her that poster. Smile a bit at the cutesy poster. Have a nice day. Let's save again, and then so that's she doing a little bit better. I think she is. Danger U, Nano Camo Underwear, AM Township 64. Literally no games, yeah. Let's check the news. Makise releasing EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. Why is the camo blurry? I think it's regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. Normally I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of desense. I'm kind of tired over the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, you do get burned out a little bit with GunTube, but I like GunTube. I still watch GunTube. I still enjoy GunTube because it's interesting. It's always evolving. You need new things, but new things, there's always something new with like GunTube in that style. And I've been getting into watches recently. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. This thread is closed. Augmented Eye. Dear Miki. Okay, so we have new stuff. More nanomachines? It's a smokescreen to divert attention. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's got nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves. 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. New act proposes increased surveillance. Actually, let's see what our reaction is to this one. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cue patterns. Anyway, so Augmented Eye. New act for I think I'm gonna go to bed after the stream. I'm gonna be on Eepster. Yeah, you take care of yourself, man. Yeah, sorry, terrible artist. You take care of yourself. I'll keep going, because, you know, it's fun. I want to see where this goes. New act proposes increased surveillance by Lana Smithy. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses. That's dangerous. Quincy said during a parliament meeting, we have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use that at this point. When asked about possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. I need to take a call real quick. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a second, guys. I'll be real quick. Anyway, we are in fact back. I am here. Let us continue. Anyway, so this is like one of those unfortunate things about living in like this cyberpunk dystopia is that kind of like kill switches for nanomachines that have to be implanted on everything. Good night, Pookie Bear. You take care of yourself, man. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Yeah, Quincy's a bad guy. Kiramiki Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of his second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. A ticket Lord Idol hell. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so best be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers. All right. Let's get her to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're all in the right to stay at home. I have to come. Threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. I've spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led to this. A bartender strapped for cash to distance herself from her loved ones for no other reasons than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanos look at me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here she's surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. And why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Let's go for something like to reflect her mood. Every day's night. Commencing simulation. Well, no. Let's get her something that matches her mood. Good for health, bad for who was I? Troubling news. Gays that invited. Umemoto. No. Where do I go from here? Will you remember me? Everything will be okay. Hey, Renee. Yeah, let's go with that. A Renee, Neo Avatar. No. Those who dwell in shadows. Nighttime maneuvers. Yep. Star pierces the dark. Um, no. The jazz version would be really good for for her current mood. Snowfall and The Answer Lies Within. There's a lot of good songs that would fit her mood. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the. Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, it's this asshole. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets make it almost seem like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. SPARR whole star. Sparkle star for the fucking thing. Oh, I wonder if that caught that. 2 Adelheid and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All aged and mixed. There we go, we got a sparkle star. See, was that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. What? Well, I mean, it's what year is this? I don't know. Maybe that stuff's still around by then. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance. Oh, he's just a regular guy. I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. Here I was, thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. If you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice. Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. Keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against that instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. Here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really, what story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Want anything else? Have you ever seen how a bad touch. Bad touch, whatever. Bad touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll give him a big drink. We'll give him a big drink, cause he's nice to us today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the rocks and mixed. All right, that looks like absinthe. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride, fear, what kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore. Can't even fucking remember what kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Hey, it's the White Knight. She's back. Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Wow, mummy! No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone who scars easy. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today. Let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. Let's get a big beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed. A beer. Here. Yay, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And? This one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it, you're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe, like, are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I like that. It's a roundabout way in the script, because this is exactly what Jill said to her friend when she visited the bar in an earlier episode, and she was freaking out. She was trying to comfort them, comfort the dog woman, the wolf woman. She was trying to comfort her, and she brought up this exact same thing. I'm at a loss of what to do here, sorry. Huh. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid. This'll make me a good entry in my This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes, no, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh, well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard, it hurt. She said that's from making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, it's just calm down. I get it. Can't contain myself when I see people in need, but I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Man, I wish I had someone like Say around. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I have broken bones, that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something with ice. Ice. All mixed. All on the rocks and blended. So, sunshine cloud. So let's let's see here. Sugar Rush. By type, yeah. By name. No, by type. Really drink Sugar Rush. No. Sunshine Cloud. Actually, let's start from the beginning, from by name. Okay. Bad Touch, On the Rocks and Mixed. Okay. Sunshine Cloud. Bad Touch, Sunshine Cloud. All blended. Bloom Light. Bloom Light. Sunshine Cloud. Blue Fairy now. Cobalt Velvet. Cobalt Velvet, Sunshine Cloud, all blended, all aged and mixed, all aged and mixed, all blended, Mercury Blast, Sunshine Cloud, Moon Blast, Piano Man, Moon Blast, Piano Man, Sunshine Cloud, Piano Woman, Pile Driver, Sparkle Star, Sugar Rush, Sunshine Cloud, Suplex, Zen Star. Let's get her a Zen Star, you know? 4 of each ingredient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get her a Zen Star. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps me too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty actually. So I guess she's like got one of those tomboy like raspy husky voices. They've also told me I'm good at the harmonica. So you play the harmonica. I need something to do with some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really, can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Jill's really pretty, like, as a character. She just is. Love to be Gil and, like, work with her. Day 10 break. Alright. I like this. I like the art. 2069, that's nice. So I think that's the year. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Let's stick with this. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now just feels like it should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gotten to burning buildings with a 2 centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember one. I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Oh, hello, Jill. Yay, it's Stella. It's Stella and Say. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. Most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster, pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. That's a vibe, though. That's a vibe. He's got a peg leg. He's got like a pirate peg leg, and yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A Brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big Brantini for Stella. Classy drinks. Brantini, shaken, not stirred. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, aged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 Karmatrine. 2 Karmatrine, all aged and mixed. There we go, Brantini. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How'd you two meet? Scylla showed up in the park I used to play with as a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the ones they happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind of guy to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mom's dad, but after my mom and my dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey Jill, what's this bloom light? Spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 bloom lights. 2 bloom lights. Let's give them big ones, because, like, you know, they're making them feel better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, aged. Alright. That's 2 bloom lights. Here. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? Told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment. Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. There's a show called The Terminal List that has that sort of thing as like a plot point. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. Treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But all that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say, wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help someone can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be a human without the thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, it's this bitch. It's this bitch from the first episode, from the first day. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Sunshine cloud. 2 Adelheid, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's make it a little bit big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the rocks and blended. Yeah, let's get her pliable. Give it a real good shake. Sunshine cloud. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. That's a shame. I really liked Black J. Jonah Jameson. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what it'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the Augmented Eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I don't like journos. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. Cobalt velvet or a fringe weaver. Let's get her a cobalt velvet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something big and bubbly. Cobalt velvet. Alright. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. They'll also kill things inside you. Gotta ask though, how'd you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom and a little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me your something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Something. She asked for something. Sparkle Star. Blue Fairy. Moon Blast. Brantini. Piano Woman. Sunshine Cloud. Gut Punch. Pile Driver. Suplex. And a Grizzly Temple. Fluffy Dream. Crevice Spike. Oh, that's a let's give her another Crevice Spike. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no one asks for a Crevice Spike or Mercury Blast. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. All blended. It's a really reflective part of the game that I think really fits into my current mood. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want, study wherever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't know why they put young people... I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks, bye Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey. Ah, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? But why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. That's nice, Dana. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. No promise there'll be any water in it. Calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. There, at least all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs, many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh, wow! Flawless service bonus on this day of all times. No mistakes. This is like straight through the gap, straight through the eye of the needle. On Jill's worst day, we got her a flawless service bonus. That is. I am proud of myself for that one. Even if it isn't much of a game, it's something nice. I think I'll save here. Yeah, I'll save here. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood, bang and make a Christmas tree. Oh, she's got like around $1,000 left when the electricity bill happens. Who's that Lilim? Very good friend. So I guess they did it. They canonically did it. Augmented Eye. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports by Lana Smithy. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of only 0.8. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. So, like, it's all corporate, but it's also crony because it's semi-socialist. Is Kiramiki the biggest pop idol in history? By Lana Smithy. The world is still at large, with still coming to terms of the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can be treated as human because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. Most of the Kiramiki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated by the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is that perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were being broadcasted. It's almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one which you should be paying attention to. Nacho, dog, don't tell me. So he's decided not to steal all the city's funds. Good, alright. Monster Girlfriend Ferrari. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the GOAT? Dunno, do you like the GOAT girl? I'm gonna marry a GOAT. It's an alright game, 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. I love it's like, it predicted the rise of gacha games. It predicted the rise of like Korean and Chinese gacha games like Nikkei, GFL, and Blue Archive, and all that stuff like years before, like a decade before they became popular. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies! Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. So true and real. I think honestly, I'm gonna take this moment to address a few things. One is this like funny hater that I got recently, I guess on Twitter. I can't remember his name. He said it like he probably talks like Corpse Husband in 2020. He didn't know about Ririgaki. I'm gonna support Ririgaki. I don't watch her content all that much because I don't use Twitch. I'm not a Twitch guy. But I feel like supporting Ririgaki is the right thing to do. There's literally like nothing wrong I can find about her. There's like constant libel and slander being said about Ririgaki that I wanted to address. And you know what? I'm putting my full support behind her. And like I said, politics, whatever. Look, if you saying a slur doesn't make you racist, nothing what she said has suggested she's a bad person. Nothing is like just a victim, and everyone is treating her like some kind of monster. But that's why my support's behind her, because I'm tired of people who deserve this scrutiny and criticism being protected by the VTubing community, while genuine people like Ririgaki get slandered and bullied and harassed and abused to high hell. And she doesn't deserve any of that. I'm tired of like actual bad actors being overlooked or even supported openly by the public because it's in fashion, while people who just make edgy jokes are being harassed and abused and bullied online. That's why I'm putting my support behind her. I'm not regretting it. If I doubt she's any of the things that they say about her. And you know what? I need more French VTubers in my life. So my support's behind Ririgaki. So anyone who kindly doesn't think about if you disagree, then you have a right to disagree. But my support's behind her for a reason. I don't want anything bad happening to her. And another thing, I guess a more interesting thing was that recent thing between Chiori and Gerard from Hollow Stars, the Hololive thing. And it made me think for a while. I guess I need to keep my voice down when discussing this topic. It's interesting because there's a lot of NTR stuff floating around. All the unicorns are mad that that their GFE streamer collabed with a male on stream who has not collabed with a female yet. I would like to myself, but not for any weird reason. I just I need to collab more. I haven't collabed with anyone in a while. And I've only done one collab ever, and I'm still I've been streaming for a year and I still haven't collabed with anyone. But overall, on one hand, it's funny because unicorns are delusional bastards. Gachikors are delusional bastards. The streamer is not in love with you. I am not in love with you. I just care about you. I am not parasocial. They are not parasocial for you, my guy. You're not don't listen to Gunpei. Don't listen to people like that. I think GFE on its own is fine, as long as it's acknowledged that it's always an act. It is always an act. It is not genuine. It is not real. She is not your real life girlfriend. Do not treat them that way. But that being said, GFE content has appealed to me heavily in the past, and I still consume it from time to time, unashamedly. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of saying that at all. ASMRs and role plays and stuff like that. That's fire. That's Kino. But I know it's an act. I know they're actresses. On the other hand, I'm not going to say their names because I think it would be embarrassing. But recently I discovered this really, really hot VTuber. She's Polish. She's got this. She's an interesting person. She has a weird voice, but it's still really cute. And I watched her debut VOD. I decided I really like her, and then that moment, I was listening to it and comforting myself with it. Minutes in, I go through her Twitter and realize the art of her getting real, engaging in lewd behavior with another male VTuber is commissioned. It wasn't fan art, it was commissioned, I think, by that male VTuber. I have to check on that, but it's not. I have no problems with lewd tubers or people making lewd art of themselves. It's their choice, it's their thing to do, whatever. It's their choice and I consume it, but there's something off about male VTuber approaching someone like that. It would in the past I used to seek out Hollow Stars x Hololive ships because ship art and lewd art of them together because I think it would be funny. I thought it was funny fuck with the unicorns and see how wild that art could get. But now I feel their pain in a way. I wasn't ever parasocial, really parasocial for any of the Hololive girls, but I don't know, just after I went through the stages of grief that morning, going through that and seeing all that, getting attached to someone and then instantly seeing that they've been like you've been cucked, they've been taken by another man. There is that element that you cannot deny as part of fiction, as it is fiction. They probably don't know each other. Again, most of your Oshis probably have boyfriends, and it's for the better that they do, because if you've seen your Oshis and they're falling apart, but still, even like being so brazen about it, especially like coming from the male side, I like to imagine myself as like the boyfriend or the husband of my Oshi sometimes. I know it's an act. I know it's not real. It's not real, but it's a nice thing to contemplate or think about for a while. But it feels different because you're putting that out into the world. Like, keep it private. Keep your desires and your passions a little bit private, lest it harm someone else. I know there's the irony in me being a male on stream and wanting to collab with females for like that for a while, but it wasn't even a collab. It was just straight up a loot art mission by one guy who was also a VTuber of himself with this VTuber that I just found. And he didn't draw the art, he conned it with someone else, but I don't know. It got me thinking. It was a blow to me. It was a blow to me emotionally, and it got me thinking. Maybe contemplate a lot of things. I don't know, about myself. Maybe I am undeniably, like I say, they're all actors, like all the corpo ones at least. They're all actors, they're all entertainers. Sometimes you can treat them as friends, sometimes you can't. These were, maybe I'm a little bit more parasocial than I thought I was. And that's honestly, it sounds like a conundrum that I like kind of have to live with. I'm parasocial for I'm parasocial for them. But yeah, but I guess just wanted to rant. I guess I wish I had more people to talk to aside from Terrible, but talking to the void, having people comment on it, at least if they watch to the end, it's gonna be nice. And this game really brings out a lot of emotions in yourself. It brings out a lot of emotion in yourself. It lets you contemplate. I'm trying to feel like I'm in a bit of a rough spot in real life for myself at the moment, trying to pick myself up and feel. That's why I want to feel something really bad. And this is nice. I like this game. Thank you, Sugabon Games, for what it's worth. Anyways, this has been Felix Valenti. I will be seeing you on Wednesday with some Half-Life. For the first time in a while, I have a schedule. And next week will be an April Fool's special, which is I'm excited to prep for. Hopefully I can get in some clips in between Wednesday and next week's Thursday. So I'll have that to work on and keep my mind busy. Thank you everyone who came. Thank you Terrible Artist for chatting me up and talking so much, because I really appreciate it. Otsu love, and I'll see you all next time.